Hi, BMC kids. It's Teacher Michelle, and it's so great to see you guys today. I hope you guys all had a great week. Raise your hand if you were able to practice your memory verse this week. All right. So I hope you guys are able to practice your memory verse again this week, along with the hand motions. So today I'm going to be reviewing how the Israel is crossing the Jordan River. And so first, I want to ask you guys, especially Silas and Desmond, do you guys know which continent the Sahara Desert is in? Okay, so the Sahara Desert is in Africa. So let's go to Africa and take a look. So we're going to go to Google Earth, and we're going to go to Africa. All right. So imagine you're walking through the desert and suddenly you stumble upon a lion. Oh no! What are you gonna do? Pause the video. You can turn to your mom or your dad or your brother or sister, and I want you to share with them what will you do in this situation. As you're walking through the desert and you see a giant lion. All right. Nolan, Noah, Addie, Gavin, and Ellie, what did you guys say? What did you share with your brother or your sister or your mom or your dad? What are you going to do when you see this lion? Okay, so let's say the lion didn't see you yet. Okay, and so maybe he's far away over here and you're on the other side of this pond. And he didn't see you yet, so you want to get closer to get a good look at this 500-pound killing machine. And as you're walking closer, how will you behave in a situation like this? Tyson and Cadence, are you going to stomp around and run over there? Or are you going to tiptoe and try to make as little noise as possible as you get closer to the lion? Ian and Lise, what about you? Are you going to scream out loud and say, "Hey, lion, look at me"? Or are you going to be quiet and you're going to whisper as you're getting close to the lion? Well, I want you guys to think about how would you act or behave around this big lion that you see? Are you going to be silly and carefree and loud? Or are you going to be afraid and quiet and you're going to try to hide between maybe a bush or a rock so the lion doesn't see you at all? What did you guys pick? You can pause the video and share with your parents how you're going to behave in a situation like this. Well, I hope you all said afraid and quiet. You're going to be careful so the lion doesn't see you. Now, how does being careful and quiet and afraid help you in a situation like this? Priscilla and Isla, how can being afraid and quiet help you stay alive from this lion that's across this pond? How will it keep you safe? So just like fearing the lion, we also need to fear God because of his strength and holiness. Now I want you to take a minute and think, do we fear God the same way we fear a lion? Okay, do we fear God the same way that we fear a lion? Darren, Elliot, what do you guys think? You guys can pause the video and share with your parents right now. Did you say yes, we fear God and the lion the same way? Or no, we do not fear God and the lion the same way? The answer is no. The Bible tells us to prepare our hearts, our minds, and attitudes so we can safely approach God to seek his mercy and grace, but we do not fear them the same way. So God's power, remember back in Joshua how God's mighty power had stopped the Jordan River so the Israel can cross the river, even though it was harvest time and the water was gushing. God showed his power and how mighty he is by stopping the river. Let me show you a photo. And so they can cross. And they were all dry. They were not wet at all. And do you guys remember, what did they do after? They grabbed some things from the Jordan River. Do you guys remember? Well, they grabbed 12 stones from the Jordan River. And then they built this memorial. Why did they build this memorial? Well, they built this so it reminded them to fear God because he's mighty, he's holy, he's powerful. He is the God of the universe. And it also reminded them that God is faithful to those who trust him. So when we read our Bibles, when we go to church, online now, and when we, pray to God, I want you guys to ask yourself, how should I approach praying to God? How should I approach reading the Bible? Am I going to be silly and giggle and be funny when I'm doing body worship or my memory verse? Or am I going to approach God with a healthy fear of him? He is the God of everything. And he is mighty and he is holy. And so I want us, when we approach God, whether we're praying or reading our Bibles, to approach him with a healthy attitude, with the right attitude of mind, and have a healthy fear of him. So I hope you guys all had a great review, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!